Okay, my goal is to write these in standard order, and that's descending order of the variable. So I'm going to say, kind of looking at it, and I think we're getting a little better at this. At least I hope we are. This is okay order, and that's an okay order. This is okay order. That's an okay order. So I'm just writing them down again. But I do notice that the third term in, the 2 minus a should really be a minus 2. So I factor out a minus 1. All right, still left with this proper order. This is bad order, so I'm going to write it as a squared minus 4. I'm factoring out minus 1, so that becomes a positive. All right, and the last term, no problems. It's written in proper order. All right, so someone says, why do you do that? It makes it easier for me, but it may not make it easier for you. You may look at it and say, no, it's crazy. Next thing I do, I'm going to start to erase things now. I know how they got the first line, by the way. And this is how you want to study notes, by the way, when you're given notes. Not all teachers give out notes, by the way. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to make some associations here that look like they might work well together. And I'm going to associate this, and this together. And I see that right over here. Now someone says, why are you doing that? Because they look like they belong together. They look like they're related. All right. Now, I'm not saying they're not related to the other ones, but I'm going to, relate the other ones, the other two. I'll put them in blue. I'm going to put them together. I mean, they look more related. I put them over here. Now, I got to work at that. And working at that, I'm not going to say it's going to be easy, but I got to work at it. So I'm going to do the first grouping. Let me write that down. The first grouping's got an LCD of a squared minus 4. So you get plus 11. And then I got to do this business over here. So it's going to be 2a minus 1 times a plus 2. We'll do that later. Minus, I got to jam it in there, don't I? 2a plus 1 times a minus 2. Yep, I'm just seeing if I can match now. That's all I'm doing. So what do you get? Well, you get a squared minus 4 in the bottom. And this top looks like a killer, doesn't it? So you get 2a squared. Then you get 4 minus 1 is 3a. Minus 2. And then what do you get? You get minus 2a squared. I'm doing this thing over here. Let's see, minus 4, that'd be minus 3, plus 3a. And then 1 times 2 is minus 2, so plus 2. And then you get plus 11. All right? What do I notice here? Gone. Gone. 3a and 3a is 6a. 6a plus 11. Let me outline that for you. I'm seeing the 6a plus 11 over the a squared minus 4. And then all I do is I wrote the other two terms down right over here. Let's write them down. I'm going to get my eraser out. We're moving forward in the key. And again, this is for those students that need to go line by line in the key. All right. So we're on this line. And what I'm going to do now is I'm going to associate these two. I'm just going to work on that. All right. Oh, you know what? They didn't associate those two. Let me erase that. They associated these two. And a common denominator there would be, let's write this down, would be a, let me get it in blue, would be a minus 2, a plus 2. All right, what do you get there? We can get 6a squared plus 11a. And then you're going to get minus, this is more complicated, 6a minus 1, and an a plus 2 there. It's a lot of work, though, I know that. 6a squared plus 11a. Let's see, you can get minus 6a squared. Then you can get 12 minus 1. That's 11a, but minus 11a. And then what are you going to get? Minus 1 times 2 is minus 2, but you're going to minus minus plus 2. Well, you know what's nice about this? Things do work out pretty nicely. These disappear, these disappear. You left off with 2 over a times a squared minus 4. Is that what they have here? It is, right there. And again, just recopy the last term over here. All right? Then we get my eraser out. And again, we're just going line by line, which is part of your learning curve. All right, we're here. Whoops. We're here, and I want to add those two together. And we'll see if we get to the next line. What's the next line going to be? Whoops. Equal. Common denominator would be, well, it's not that bad. It's a, and then it's a squared minus 4, a squared plus 4. What do you get here? 2, a squared plus 4 minus 8. Well, I got to do that. And the bottom is just pretty simple. It's a 4 minus 16. And on top you get 2a squared plus 8 minus 8. Well, these disappear. And now I got a reduction. What's the reduction going to be? 2a over a4 minus 16. And we get to the end. Thank you.